Hello everyone. Today we are going to discuss the next point in the topic named as natural products. Today we are going to discuss the next new point that is called as alkaloids, presented by me. In this point we are going to discuss first introductory part, that is what is alkaloids, its isolation, isolation methods and its properties. So let us start here. Alkaloids. What is meant by the alkaloids? These are basic in nitrogenous compounds, that is alkaloids basically contains nitrogens, of vegetable, usually having a marked physiological action, that is this condition is also be must, that is physiologically active, and which may be regarded divided form of a pyrrole, pyridine, quinoline, isoquinoline, or similar cyclic nitrogenous nuclei. What is the definition of an alkaloid? It is defined as the physiologically active basic nitrogen compound heterocyclic compounds that is of plant origin. But this definition is not a basic definition. Okay. What is the basic definition? Let us see here. Alkaloids are generally stable compounds that accumulate as end products of different biosynthetic pathways, mostly starting from common amino acids such as lysine, ornithine, tyrosine, tryptophan, and others. In the other way, the alkaloids may be defined as the number of compounds which do not contain the nitrogens but they are physically active. They are considered as a alkaloids one. Okay, for example is taken here epihedrine, then tryptamine, etc. Now the next definition of alkaloid is that it is many compounds which are nitrogen heterocycles but which are not a physically active, but they are also considered as a alkaloids. Okay, for example thiamine and caffeine. The next definition of an alkaloid is also a once that is pyridine is neither basic nor physically active but it is also considered as a alkaloids. Okay, some alkaloids can be synthesized. Okay, for example L.S.D. Few of the alkaloids are of animal origin. So these are the some definitions of the alkaloids. See here the next point. Many of the alkaloids possess curative properties and are of great value in the medicine also. Now we are going to see its occurrence. Generally, they are usually found in plants. Already I have stated you that is alkaloids usually found in the plants in the form of their salts, which are either combined with organic acids such as lactic acid, malic acid, oxalic acid, commonly found in plants with certain characteristics as such as quinic acid and meconic acid. In some cases, they are also exist as a glycosides only. Generally, they accumulate in the first and seeds and sometimes they in the break of trees. Over 2,500 alkaloids are known to be distributed, but only in 10 to 15% are vascular plaques. They are rarely found in lower plants like algae, fungi, etc. They are concentrated in leaves, seeds, and buds. Next point, it is the isolation of alkaloids plants. Okay, how alkaloids are extracted? The question is arises in mind. Alkaloids are extracted from the plant's material, is finally powdered and treated with water, which is acidified with a HCl, that is the hydrolysis process, when alkaloids forms salts with HCl dissolved in the water. The water extract then contains the hydrochlorides of the alkaloids together with carbohydrates and other products form the plant tissue, and free alkaloids are obtained from the acidified water extract, which when treated with the alkali, they precipitate out the alkaloids which are sparingly soluble in a water. But in case of volatile alcohols, what happens here? That is acidulated water extract is treated with alkali and which is a steam distillate. Now the purification of the crude product obtained in above process is carried out by special methods or frequently by crystallization of freed compounds or their salts. Now we are going to see its general properties. What are its general properties? See here. First point is about state. Most of the alkalis are crystalline solids, okay, but they cannot be distilled. Only few of them are liquids and can volatilize without decomposition. For example, choline and nicotine. Second property is physiological action. Most of the alkaloids are bitter in taste and often exert a marked physiological action. That is, they are physiologically active. This is the specific condition for an alkaloid. Okay. Now, the third condition is third property is what? That is solubility. Almost all of them are either insoluble or sparingly soluble in water. As I'm stating in your extraction, liquid alkaloids, exceptions of nicotine and choline, being readily soluble in water and appreciably volatile in steam. Alkaloids are generally less soluble in chloroform, ether and benzene, ether and benzene, but are readily soluble in a alcohol. Here the word is a ether one. Okay. Now fourth property, optical activity. Most of the alkaloids are optically active and usually are levorotatory. This point we have to keep in mind that it is the important one for the MCQ point of view. Next property, basic nature. In a number of cases, their solution give a strong alkaline solution reaction. All of the forms of a alkaloids forms salts with the acids. Among these salts are the chlorides, sulfates, oxalates will be crystallizes. These chlorides give double salts with a chloride of a gold, platinum and mercury. That is, alkaloids are basic in nature. Precipitation. Alkaloids are precipitated for their aqueous or acid solutions by a number of substances, for example picric acid, tannic acid, perchloric acid and potassium mercuric iodide. Okay. Now potassium bismuth iodide also, potassium bismuth iodide, okay, phosphomolybdic acid and also phosphotungstic acid. Precipitation with these reagents is often employed for the isolation and purification of alkaloids. Now, this procedure cannot be, however, used for the quantitative analysis since the resulting compounds are not sufficiently insoluble because the reagent precipitates some other organic substances in well. Now, we are going to see its extraction here. First is the extraction of alkaloids is based on their basic character, okay, and solubility pattern. The normal procedures are followed to treat the moisture drug with a alkali so as to set free the base as it exists in salts form and then separates out free base with the organic solvent. This is known as Stas-Otto process. Now, what is the general method here? See here. Here, the plant material is powdered and treated with a hexane, normal hexane or petroleum ether to separate fixed oils, fats and waxy substance. Then then it is extracted with boiling ethanol, that is hot extraction in Stockstead apparatus here carried out. Solvent is distilled off and residue is treated with inorganic acid where upon the bases are extracted as soluble salts here. Now, the Free bases are liberated by the addition of sodium carbonate, okay here, and extracted with organic solvents like a chloroform. The mixture of bases thus obtained are separated by various methods, okay, into individual compounds like chromatography, column chromatography, thin layer chromatography, gas chromatography for the separation of vast number of alkaloids. Now here steam distillation for volatile liquid alkaloids like choline, spartatin and nicotine is used. Now, the classification. Okay. Before this classification, which point we have studied here? That is the general method. Next point is about classification. How the alkaloids are classified. Alkaloids may be classified in any of the following two ways. First is chemical classification, and then B, second point is pharmacological classification. C. Taxonomic classification. D. Biosynthetic classification. Now, first point is about chemical classification. In this classification, the criteria for chemical classification are the presence of a basic structure. Now, which is a basic structure here? This structure is probably most widely accepted and common mode of classification of a alkaloids. For example, pyrrole and pyrrolidine alkaloids. For example, here for pyrrole and pyrrolidine alkaloids, hydryl, coca species. In the last part of this PPT, I will going to show you the structure for this pyrrole pyridine alkaloids. Okay. Second part, pyridine and piperidine alkaloids. For example, arequilene, lobeline, and nicotine. See, pyro pyrrolizidine alkaloids, for example, ecimidine and senecyclone. D. Tropane alkaloids, for example, atropine, histocyanine, and histone. E. Phenolene alkaloids, for example, vinine, vinidine, cinchonine, cinchonidine, etc. That is, from the above examples, we can get the idea that whatever may be the name suggest of a alkaloids, that is that's causing a with respect to its example. Next point, isoquinoline alkaloids, for example, D-tubocuranin, emetine, papaverine, narcotine, etc. Next point, indole alkaloids, for example here argometrin, argotanamine, rezapine, mincresin, strastine, etc. Next point, imidazole alkaloids. For example, pilocarpine and pilocin. Next example, purine bases. For example, caffeine, thermobrine, etc. And last example is about stereolytic alkaloids, protovaratrin, solanidine, etc. Last point, triterpene, for example, aconitin and aconine, etc. Thus, these examples denotes here, what here denotes here at, that is, these are the examples of an alkaloids which respect to its examples. Okay. Now, I am going to show you the structures of different alkaloids in classification. What is the structure of a pyrrolidine? See here. This is the structure of a pyrrolidine. Okay, I remember doing here NH. This is the structure of a pyridine here. Okay, now pyridine, pyrrolidine. This is the structure here. Okay, indole structure here. Okay, here the some by mistakes here two double bonds are introduced here. These two double bonds are not present because in this pyridine, pyrrolidine, this is NH is and this is the pyridine ring. Okay, quinoline. This is the structure isoquinoline, tropane, okay, and phenanthracene. Thus, In this lecture, we are completed here the introduction, isolations, physical and chemical properties here, okay, and classification of alkaloids. In next lecture, we are going to start the general methods for structure determination of an alkaloids. Okay, thank you.